So Terrence Bud Crawford calling out Keith one-time Thurman, you know, in his Twitter feed, you know, just a reference of, you know, Keith Thurman was talking about in the past that Bud Crawford haven't fought a pure welterweight, you know, discredit his welterweight resume and things of that nature because he just fought Jeff Horn and Jose Benavidez and Amir Khan. Yeah, Keith Thurman was talking about that at least he should fight Amir Khan. But let's just get this thing out of the way. It's not that Keith Thurman doesn't respect Bud Crawford. He respects Bud Crawford. But the thing is, he just doesn't respect him enough at the 147-pound division. Not him as a fighter, but the resume in the 147-pound division. So let's get that clear before all the haters start, you know, going at Keith Thurman and things of that nature. When he's talking about Bud Crawford, he's talking about the 147-pound division and his accomplishment in the 147-pound division. But yet again, Bud Crawford did say in the past, and I got a video about it, you know, when he went to First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman, and they was asking him the question, what is the legacy fight? Where's the fight? What's the dude to fight? Who is the man in the 147-pound division? Who you want at the welterweight division? And of course, Bud Crawford said, you know, Keith Thurman. Of course, Keith Thurman is the most accomplished 147-pound champion, you know, of this young era. So, of course, he called him out. Errol Spence said that was his legacy fight and things of that nature. And, of course, a lot of people was clamming on the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford because, yes, Keith Thurman had a layoff almost 2 years, and he wasn't active. So, of course, other people was active. But, in my opinion, they didn't do this. They didn't do anything very significant to actually take Keith Thurman's position. Now, if they would have fought each other, somebody would have unified, then somebody would have took that position. But in my opinion, you know, it's actually different from the mass opinion, like the ESPN, which is actually biased to Bud Crawford and Lomachenkos and things of that nature because they sound with top rank in ESPN. But again, we could talk about that all day because we all got different opinions and things of that nature. But and the reality is, I base pound for pound and the best in the division and things of that nature off resumes, accomplishments, unification, record, and things of that nature. So in the 147-pound division, you got it's just logical if you want to be objective and not be biased that Keith Thurman is the #1 welterweight of the world. Now, Bud Crawford alluded to that. Spence alluded to that in the past. But if Bud Crawford really wanted the Keith Thurman fight, just like I was talking about Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, and I got a video about that too, that Bud Crawford, your business decision is as, you know the saying, what they say, actions speak louder than the words. Your business decision speak louder than the words. You know where were the welterweights. You know where was the superior welterweights. You know who was the elite welterweights. You knew that coming in. You knew that while you was in top rank. You knew that when you was about to move up to the 147-pound division while you calling these dudes. You know the relationship that Bob Arum has with Al Heyman. Al Heyman with Bob Arum. You already know that situation. So if you really wanted Terrence Crawford, if Terrence Crawford really wanted these guys, he would have done the same thing that Manny Pacquiao did. See, Manny Pacquiao said he wanted to face the best 147-pounders. He wanted to face the best welterweight. So you know what he did? He left top rank, went on his own, and then signed with Al Heyman, who has the top welterweight of the world. That's just logical. Now, of course, like I said in another video, that Bud Crawford, we don't know. We just can't, you know, go into somebody's pockets. We really don't know the 100% information about Bud Crawford's contract with Bob Arum and things of that nature. But just looking at the outside looking in, and of course we can't say it's almost like asking Donald Trump for his taxes. Like, Bud Crawford, show me a contract. Why the hell did you sign with Bob Arum when you one of the best in the 147-pound division? Maybe Bud Crawford thought that by then he would be the star, one of the stars of boxing. I'm talking about a cash cow by this time. Or maybe he signed because probably Bob Arum actually hoodwinked him and told him that, I got to fight for you with Manny Pacquiao. So that'll be your next fight. So come. So sign this extension. And right now, you know, Bud Crawford is like a little kid in the playground nobody want to play with. Nobody want to play me. Mama, nobody want to play push me in the swings. Nobody want to play tag with me. Nobody want to play cops and robbers. I'm doing double dutch all by myself. And that's Bud Crawford. That's Bud Crawford right now in the welterweight division. But that's his fault. Bud Crawford, if Bud Crawford really wanted Keith Thurman, if Bud Crawford really wanted Errol Spence, he would have signed with Al Heyman easily and still make money. You understand what I'm saying? By now, you would have had a unification bout. By now, you know, a lot of people, we would have seen these tournaments happen. And we already seen, look what they're talking about. Danny Swift Garcia versus Mikey Garcia. That fight could have been, if Bud Crawford was in with PBC, that fight would have happened right now, especially.